Good morning. Today is Monday, July 22nd, 2019, and the time now is 7:12 a.m. Pacific time. Okay, now why is my fans... Oh boy. Not sure why my fans are kicking up so fast. Think I have an override. Let me check this real quickly. Not sure what is going on. Think possibly I have a contradiction with some kind of conflict. And I can't turn the damn program off. I think there's two programs running one coolant system. Okay, let's try this. So, well, hopefully the fan noise isn't too bad. Okay, so inspect the entire aircraft. So we still haven't found what the heck is wrong with this aircraft. And I've pretty much pulled the whole thing. So let me see here. Get to refamiliar. That's right, I need to. So we'll just have to inspect everything, I guess. Let's see. This all looks good. Ooh, a little too close. Okay, let's check the... Ooh, a little bright. Street sweeper. Not in the game, obviously. Okay, I'm almost out of ideas of what to do here, to be honest. I think I'm gonna have to disassemble the entire engine. And actually during combat they didn't really have time to do that. In World War II, a lot of planes went without the suggested repair or regimen, so to speak. Everything requires a certain... Did I check this? Yes. Every piece of equipment contracted with the U.S. and most military forces, for that matter, comes with very detailed maintenance recommendations. Okay, now why won't this come off? That's weird. It disconnected all these, but it didn't disconnect that. No. There we go. Really? Okay, looks like we're gonna have to take this off too. Go figure. Well, I guess I wasn't exaggerating when I said we were gonna have to take the whole plane apart. And you know, this is a pretty interesting game. I'm sure I'm not alone in being somewhat disappointed in the fact that the developers, well, why is this one being so picky? I was able to take everything else apart with no problem. Yeah, look at that. Okay, that's all good. Oh, now it'll let me take it off. Man, these picky games, I don't know. Okay, let's see. But this game needs a little work still, as I'm sure most who have played this game or, oh, there we go, we have a damaged O-ring, or piston ring rather. So let's take that off. I'm gonna go see if we can get that fixed. There we go. Boy, my mouse is just not wanting to work properly. Okay, so we'll put a piston, we'll do our dog scratch. And let's see if adding that. No. Let's see if adding that. Oh, come on, really? Okay, let's see if that. No, that still didn't give us what we need. Well, okay, we are gonna have to take this completely down. Okay, so let's inspect these push rods. Actually, they're already inspected. I think I've pretty much inspected everything possible. There's something holding this back. Like the view. Okay, let's take this all apart. I don't really like doing this, but perhaps they're doing this just to kind of teach you what goes into putting these together. Gotta take all the piston rings off. Come on, let me zoom. these off. There's not going to be much left to do on this, is there? I think I've almost disassembled the whole thing. Okay, why isn't this? Wow. Now with this game, in my opinion, they still need to work on the moving around, part of the game, and add some, there definitely needs to be some additional fixes done. And also the mouse sensitivity, even though it's pretty good, it still needs, okay, what's left? Of course. It still needs a little work. I have it set a little more sensitive than, oh really? Okay, I have to double click then. Undo the screws and then release it. Okay. But yeah, I have the mouse sensitivity set a little high, but that doesn't work for every part of the job. Okay, what's left in this? I think all I have is the crankshaft. Yeah, there we go. And of course the push rods. I think it's best to take these off from down here. I think that's everything from the engine. Let me make sure. Somehow, yeah, see, you can't quite get everywhere. Okay, I think that's it. So let's go over to the truck. Let's see if there's any other parts. There's no other parts. So I guess now we just need to put it all back together. Oh, what fun. So we shall. Now, since I changed my name a number of months ago, that means I had to change, well, I didn't have to, I suppose. But it means that I had to change my in-game names as well. So we were to the point of, we were working on fighter planes, regular, I forget the model. But yeah, we were patching up holes and rearming. So hopefully we'll get back to that very soon. I suppose I should put these piston rods. Oh, did I not take these out? I guess I didn't need to. Okay, those are good. So, as the title indicates, I'm simply trying to figure out where to go from here stream-wise. want to figure out what type of games people really want to see. Or if it's just a matter of the way how should I put, the way I present games or play the games that people have difficulty with. I know I have speech issues, but that can't be changed. That's a disability issue. But maybe I'm just playing games that are just too out of date. Been there, done that, outgrew the t-shirt type situation. There's always that possibility. It's all about, it's like, well, you did that yesterday, but what have you done for me lately? Sort of. People's interests change very rapidly. Okay. I thought I put these on. Okay, I'm gonna, more that sun glare does really get you, doesn't it? Okay. And like I've said before, I'm not a mind reader, so if there's a game that someone wants to see, the best way of letting me know is telling me. Send a private message or or if there's suggestions you have, I'm good with suggestions. Just as long as they're not out of malice or something like that. Oh, come on. Now, I have learned of a organization that helps those with disabilities as far as equipment, accessibility equipment for playing games. So I am gonna be reaching out to them. Maybe they have some equipment that would help me help me do a better job. Oh, that's right, I gotta take these off. See, when I popped that off, I forgot that this was still... Okay, so now, let me inspect these. Well, I guess these were all inspected when... Okay, that's kind of weird. Supposedly, these were all inspected when the part came off of the plane. So, since I did these few without taking the cover off, I didn't take the rocket cover off of two of these. They still inspected it. Kind of interesting. Kind of seems like a cheat in a way. But, hey, it's part of the game. Okay, let me see if I can get to the spark plugs. I think that's one thing I wasn't able to. Yeah, see this one's good. Is that one in the back? Yeah, these are all good. Okay, let's get her, let's button her up then. I can't think of anything else it needs. That flashing is as the parts are being put on. I'm assuming. It's kind of strange. Okay. Now, one thing I will be playing here probably sometime this week is Gold Rush the game. You know, as I've mentioned before, it's a game. It's actually the first game I started playing on while streaming. So, yeah, I'm not sure if people are gonna enjoy that. But like I said, unless people say something, I have no idea. Okay, I'm gonna start buttoning this up. And if this doesn't do it, then we're gonna shoot the pilot and say, well, I don't know what happened to him, sir. He just kinda disappeared. Maybe there was something wrong with this plane that he didn't tell me and he went down. You know, that takes a lot of trust, though, if you think about it. A pilot, basically the pilot's trust in that the mechanic is doing their job correctly. Okay, I had to put that on. I mean, I think that's very vital for a pilot and mechanic to really get to know each other. You know, it's just a major trust issue. Let me see if this is actually showing me. No, it's still not showing me. Man. I don't know what else to do. I do know we gotta put oil in. Which is on the other side, but I I am concerned. Okay, why won't this go down? Oh wait, is something missing? Wow, that's a pain in the butt. You have to, I don't understand why you have to be that precise. I'll put this on. And then we're gonna get the oil ready. Why self-inspect the rest? Maybe I spent too much time on the engine itself. It could be a flat tire for all I know. Wouldn't that be something? All that time spent and it's a flat tire. That'd be my luck. Okay, let's take that off. Okay, now we have to put the oil in. Now it is possible to overfill. Okay. So let's back this back up. Okay, now I need to inspect the rest of the... Oh, I did inspect. Now, did I not inspect the back? Yes, I did. So, could it be... Okay, well, let me go ahead and... Let's see. Got that done. Let me close the side. Okay, so we're gonna check the windshield. Okay, there's nothing there. So, let's see. Now, does this have something? I don't think there's anything inside I can check. So now I'm starting to come up with a blank here. Now, it is very, I mean, we can just sign off on the plane, but if we miss something vital, the pilot could crash. It's game over. So, what Let's see. I always thought there was. Let me look for holes. There's not much more I can try. I mean, we ended the one. Wait, what's here? This looks like it comes off. Or does it? No. I guess this doesn't come off. Well, there's not much we can do for this. So, I'm gonna look underneath real fast. Let's look underneath. This all looks good. Yeah, that sun glare really gets us. Let's see, I forget. I guess lay down. Okay, this side looks okay. Wow. So far, everything looks fine. So, I guess I have no choice but to sign off. Yeah, I've rebuilt the engine. I've done everything I can. So, here goes. Worst case, we send the pilot to his death. Back then, it's a safe bet to say it's a he. A major malfunction. Well, they don't say what the major malfunction was. And of course, one thing I do like about this game, since we did miss something, the major malfunction, whatever it is, it will have us work on it here. Fix the problem of engine temperature. So replace compression legs. Of course, refuel and fix the problem with the engine temperature. So, this guy said, I'm afraid another student had a hard landing today. The aircraft seems okay, but I want you to replace the compression legs just in case. The engine keeps overheating for some reason, and there's a white smoke. Okay, that's really good language. Good English. Way to go. GG. Okay, so let's check the compression. Actually, let's refuel the craft. I think everyone will agree refueling the aircraft is a little too redundant. I mean, it's basically, even back then, the mechanic didn't refuel the aircraft. They had a specialist that dealt with the fuel. So I'm not sure why they're telling us to do it. for all they know, I'm kind of a pyro. I'm a pyromaniac. They don't know. Just imagine imagine the fireworks we could create with this. Okay, let's go. Okay, there we go. Put that cap on and let's send this truck on its way. Be gone, fuel truck. Away with you. See, why doesn't the driver of the fuel truck fuel up the truck, or the plane rather? Okay, let's take this ladder, get it out of our, there we go. So let's inspect. Okay, left compression. Okay, so to get this off, we got to take the tires off, which means we got to jack up the plane. A job I do not like doing. Okay, so let me see. Whoops. Boy, this takes forever to crank up. Come on, you can do it. There you go. Yeah, I've got this on really high sensitivity, and it's still giving me issues. Okay, so we have to take the caps off. Come on. Yeah, I can't seem to find the happy medium. Between sensitive enough that I'm not having to crank the wheel all the time or the mouse all the time, but not too sensitive so it takes forever to hit a target. Okay, this is off. We'll take and to be honest, I think one part that annoys me is how you repair a part. Every part you take over to the work table to fix it, it just needs oil. So that's the secret in life. You having problems, just pour the oil on it. Okay, nothing needs oil. This is our workbench, by the way. This is where you'll take your parts to fix them or lubricate it with oil. Okay, let's go ahead and order the parts. Chicken scratch. And let's put the legs back on. So we'll go guess I should get this done first. So the big thing now, after we get this done and take it off of the jacks, we need to figure out why the engine is overheating. I mean, it could be the oil pump. It's getting a white smoke. Okay, so that's done. So now we need to put this down. After we get this to a certain, after we get this down so far, it'll crank for us. Come on. Yeah, I'm just spinning the wheel like crazy. I mean, it's almost like window washing was before he fixed it. At some point, this is gonna, yeah, see, it unlocks and it becomes super easy. Okay, that's down. So I really hope they fix that. Okay, let's put this over here somewhere. Or not. Come on, where are we gonna put it? Really? Hey buddy, come on. Hey, how you doing, bye? Okay, why won't you let me release this? I'm not gonna walk around with a jack in my hand all day. Oh, come on. Am I playing something? Why, it's not showing up on stream? Hold on. Is it not showing up on stream? I don't have the stream open today. Well, why is it stuck on let's? I can't believe it. That was weird. I know I switched it back. Okay, that's weird. Okay, so let's get back to the problem. Yeah, thanks. I don't know how long. Yeah, I did switch that back. So why can't I let go of this? Let me go put it back under the tire. And then I'll try picking it up. If I can't let it down, I'm just gonna leave it under the plane. I'll let them deal with it. Okay, so now we have an overheating issue. So that could be like an oil pump or something like that going on in here. Oil filter. No, oil filter's fine. Will be that way. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised no one said anything. There have been a few people come in the channel. Oh well. It is what it is. Fuel filter's good. Wow. Wait, maybe it's that. Okay, that's all good. So, how are you doing this, this afternoon your time? Hopefully everything is going well. Okay, what would we make? I'm gonna take this door off. Maybe I'll take this off too. Yeah, oh yeah. I fully understand hating the heat. It's been, we've had a number of days 100 degrees or higher. Yeah, I really dislike summers. Well, actually, it's almost to the point of hating summer. All these. It's funny. I go into Dave's chat, and all these people talk about their birthdays, and oh, I love summer. It's like, really? I love having a summer birthday. I give anything to have a winter birthday, at least. The way I look at weather, you can dress for the cold weather. You can never dress for the hot weather. Regardless how much you take off, you're still going to be hot. Okay, I'm going to take, well, I guess I won't take that off yet. I need to figure out what's making this overheat. Yeah, I've always loved winter. It's the only time of year I can really enjoy hot drinks. And I do like hot drinks in the winter. Okay, what would be making this overheat? Fix the problem of engine temperature. Yeah, they're saying that it's blowing white smoke. It says for some reason, and okay, the engine keeps overheating for some reason, and there's a white smoke. Only a white smoke. There's not white smoke. It's just a single white smoke coming from the exhaust. I do enjoy the complications of translating games. Okay, so no, this hasn't had an update. I wish it did. Okay, why is this thing? Nothing seems broken. The last job I took, I disassembled the whole plane, and it never finished. So what is going on with this? What would be causing this to overheat? white smoke. You know, I wish there was a way that you could check the oil level without, oh man, scared me. Car started up. Wow, that made me jump. Yeah, I'm not sure what would be causing that to overheat. Okay. I tell you, if I can't find what's going on with this, I might end this game. Maybe finish the stream with something else. Yeah, that was loud this morning. It's kind of weird. They had that car up on jacks for 4 days. Let me just make sure that. And yeah, they finally got it going. But what's interesting is they had the car on a jack, but they didn't have any support blocks or anything. Just had it on a little jack raised up on the side and just left it there for days. And I'm thinking that's not the smartest thing to do. At least I wouldn't have done it. Usually you want to put like some kind of support. Those jacks are not designed to really support the weight of a vehicle by themselves. Those jacks are basically made to change the tire. Okay, I'm probably everything I thought would do it, the oil filter, the oil. Does this sound like an oil pump? No, doesn't really. Yeah, see, everything that I thought it could be, it is not. So I'm not sure what to really do for this, to be honest. Tell you one thing, this might be the game that sends me to the hospital. Kinda getting stressed out. I'll take this off, and if I don't see anything right away, come on, move mouse, thank you. Then I'll bring the oil trailer over and check. That's the only way I know to check the oil level. Okay, that should come off. Now watch, I probably canceled it. Well, yeah, the last mission, yeah, like I said, I checked the whole plane, checked the tires, checked the everything, disassembled the entire engine, and never got a check mark. on the job. So I said, okay, well, I'm just gonna sign off on this. And yeah, they said that the pilot took off and had to land immediately. And I'm not sure if this is the same plane, but yeah, there's a lot to be. Okay, that is full. See, now you shouldn't have to. You shouldn't have to bring this whole thing over just to check the oil level. I'm not sure if I keep running the. I don't know how I did this the first time. Before I changed my name, I was actually on the next plane. Okay, what else would be causing? Hey, wait, did it put this jack back? I remember I had the jack there last time because I couldn't. Okay, screw it. I'm just setting it back in here. Maybe. There we go. Just leave it there. So what else can I do? Let me just inspect some stuff. Yeah, I don't know what it could be. Unless it's something. Well, let me take this back area apart. But I am getting a bit frustrated. I think that's the part of the game. Yeah, and you know what really gets me is they have not supported this game. It's like they put it out. It's almost like, okay, we got our money. Thank you. See ya. And that's kind of the way it makes me feel. It's like, okay, it's like a con job almost. And I really hate saying that. If they would at least support this and fix a few things, it might be okay. Yeah, there's nothing in here, is there? I mean, there's no reason why this shouldn't work. Oops, wrong button. So I'm not really sure how long I will play this. And once I finish, I'm considering uninstalling the game, which is kind of sad. I usually don't take that kind of action. Um, I don't like doing that. Of course, I don't like wasting money either. I don't know anyone who does. But the last time I checked the forums, a lot of people were pretty angry, and the responses that I saw when they did respond were kind of at times they seemed a bit sarcastic or insensitive, and other times they just didn't seem to really care. So, but yeah, they had a good thing going here. That's how I was like, wow. Yeah, I forget how much I spent. It wasn't that much when I got it. Um, I got it on a good deal as well. Not as good as you, but you know, as far as saying we can't complain since we got it for a good deal, I in a way I agree, but yet in another way I disagree because you know anytime you advertise a product and you don't support that product, then it's I don't know, it's really not it's not fair to the okay, all these are fine. It's not really fair to the customer. And it really it's well, one thing for certain, I'm gonna write down the name of the company. Not the now keep in mind you need to write down not the publisher, you need the actual developer. But I'm gonna write down the developer's name and info, and if I see any further games by these guys, I might not be so willing to pull the trigger, so to speak. I mean, even though it was a pretty good deal, it still doesn't seem like you know, even if it was like $1.99, which that would be funny. I still think they should. Oh yeah, well graphically, yeah. I mean, this graphically, it's outstanding. Um, as far as bugs go, and it's not bad. But the thing is there's so many. I mean, the bugs it does have, like what we're seeing here, make the game unplayable. Okay, I'll put this. Yeah, because I can't figure out. Fixed form of engine temperature. See, I looked at everything it could have been. So, do I just sign off on it and lose points? No, I can't. Wow. Huh. So am I gonna have to take this whole engine apart? Well, the description says, let me, let's see, I'm afraid another student had a hard landing today. Okay, I'm sorry. The aircraft seems okay, but I want you to replace the compression legs just in case. The engine keeps overheating for some reason, and there's a white smoke coming from the exhaust. So I checked the oil filter. If it had an oil pump, I would check the oil pump as well for the overheating. I checked the exhaust, the intake. I don't think there's a water on this. This is air cooled. There's no water pump on this. Then let me. I'll check. Yeah, this is all air fuel. I checked the fuel filter and everything, and fuel pump. Let me go on the other side. There's the oil filter. You know, I might have to strip all that. Well, we'll try. Let's take it. Might as well take the whole thing apart again. Or not all apart, but yeah, we'll try that. Come on. Yeah, it could be the. Let's see. Whoops. Boy, this is not. But yeah. When I already checked all this, it all says fine. All this says fine or perfect. Actually, I guess I can check these while I'm here. So I might have to actually. Yeah, I was just thinking I might actually have to take the come on, there you go. Have to take all this back off again, which is fine. Let's see. I think we have to take this off to get. Okay. Should be able to take this off. Okay, there we go. So let's go underneath. Oh wait, let's take the side. Okay, we're gonna check these. Yeah, let me see. Can we? It's weird. Sometimes they'll let me take all this off. Yeah, sometimes they'll let me take all this off without. Oh, there we go. Okay, let's go ahead and the colorize thingy. Okay, all these are good. I'm not sure what. So all of those are good. So I have to move back to the next one. So and I think when we take that off, I think it examines all those other parts. Okay, so we go to the next one. Boy. Yeah, I'm sure someone will come by and say, I mean, if this were a real world situation, they'd be saying, why are you taking everything off? Okay, now we can't. That's weird. It won't let us do that. It won't let us take this last part off until we've completely disassembled. Okay. Whoops. I think navigation could be slightly better too. But that might be just a personal preference issue. So I don't like to penalize games for things like that. Okay. I see so many reviews from people that really slam games. Okay, those are all good. So I guess I should check these rods. But yeah, they basically slam a game because the navigation of getting around the game wasn't exactly what they wanted. Now, where I will slam a game, or kind of penalize a game, I should say, is when they don't have when they don't have the ability to rebind keys. But I've actually seen some people um, give games poor reviews simply because the game didn't have the controls the way they wanted out of the box, which I thought was, you know, to me that's a little overkill. I mean that's a personalization type deal. You can't expect the developers, but I can't talk today, to know what each person's personal preferences for navigating the game are going to be. But that said, I have seen some games where the default setup is so out there in left field, you have to think, what are they thinking? Yeah, and another thing you have to remember about reviews is too often if a person likes a game, they won't bother with yeah, I mean, you know, most reviews are going to be negative because by nature, you know, I don't know what I can do this far in. Okay, that's as far as I can go into this. But yeah, generally, people feel compelled to complain when they're not happy. If they are happy, they're less likely to take the time. Everything is in fine condition. So what is, uh, you know, is this a bug in the game where it's something, you know, possibly it's something that the developer didn't add, but it's on the list of things to check? You know, sometimes in early development, developers will actually add things to lists and stuff like that aren't in the game yet. The things that you tick off have bottoms with pointers. What, there's things I tick off? I only have one thing that says I can fix, and this is in fine condition. Well, what I'm not seeing here is, remember, I took the sides off intact, or the carburetor, not the carburetor, the I took the covers and everything off in one piece, and I'm not seeing them here. So I wonder if I have to put it back on and then take this cover off. Because I didn't see the rocker cover or any of this stuff. Yeah, it didn't check this stuff. Okay, that's good. That one's good. Oh, mercy. If you walk to the rear of the plane, maybe the stand will tell you what part. Wait, okay, so you're saying if I walk to the end of the back of the plane? Wait, let me try your... Oh, okay. Actually, this is... I think I like this better. But there's nothing else after this, is there? I don't think anything else comes off. Okay. I'll just take these off and see if there... I don't think there is anything else. Oh wait, the valves. Wait, I thought the valves... Is there anything else that comes off after? Yeah, see, all this is... Oh wait. Yeah, I forgot there's two of them. The problem with this game is it kind of gets you frustrated and then you... Okay, now, here we go, the head gasket. Just because this is fine. Let me go take the other one off of the, I keep getting my... Let me take the other one off of the plane. Just so I can inspect the whole thing. It could be the head gasket. Okay. So, I think this one is down to the... I think we're taking this down as far as we can. Yeah. Yeah, this one's down. Okay, so I'm going to rebuild this one and then I'm going to start on the next. Come on. Wait, I don't think okay, those are all fine. Yeah, it's a different way of doing it. There's, like I've said, there's no right or wrong way. It just depends on the individual. But it's a good idea to show people the different ways of getting to the same result. So yeah, I'm all for that. Okay, check everything. Okay, good. It's too bad you can't lift the whole engine out and put it like on a mount, kind of like what a car mechanic does. Okay, these are in good shape. How's the other one? Yeah, they're good. Okay, well, that's a bit bright. Okay, that's fine. So, since I don't, yeah, that's the last part. Yeah, and that's fine. So I'm not going to take that off. So let's go ahead and put this one back together. There we go. So what do I do of all these look good? I don't know where to go from that point. But it could very well be the last one in a row that we work on is going to be the problem. And that does happen in the real world as well, so you can't really complain about that. At least they're keeping it real. Okay, check all these parts. They're good. Take them off. Okay, they're good. Check the valves. Okay, those are good too, so we're gonna go ahead and okay, let's check. Ah, there we go. So does that give us a check mark? Well, I think we have to put it back together first, don't we? So it was a hot dog. It was a hot dog. Chicken scratch, and we'll go put it back together. And we still have one more to check. Whoops. Hey. No. Oh, man. I don't like that. Why can't we put it back down? Oh man, we're gonna have to put that together over on the, damn it. Yeah, that doesn't make me happy. Okay, let's take this off. Oh wow, it's already checked all theirs. Okay. I guess when I inspected the outer part, it checked the inner parts. That's a pretty good trick. You're able to see through. We were able to see through the cover to see the. That is a neat trick. Okay, that's right. Oh yeah, this is the last one, isn't it? So this one should be fine. Okay. Actually, I didn't check the gasket, I don't think. I might have. Now, the one thing I don't understand, we can start unscrewing one side while the other one's going, but yet we can't do the same in reverse. Okay, so it was the one gasket. Okay, so now we have to start putting it all back into plane. I'll go on this side. And there we go. Okay, awesome. Yeah, I'm not sure which way I prefer. Um, they actually both have, oh, might help I finish this, huh? I mean, they both definitely have their positives. The only thing with going over to the workbench is I mean, it's not really adding too much additional time. But that's the only thing I can think that could be a downside to some. Some people might prefer just to stick with the plane. But, as far as realism, I think it adds some realism working on things at the bench or on the bench. but technically I guess it really wasn't on a bench. It would be cool if it set them up on that work table. You know, designate a certain area for this stuff. I think that would be a nice addition. Yeah, had we not found a problem, I was gonna give up on this. But like I said, with the last plane we worked on, I completely disassembled the entire plane and still could not find that final issue. It just said to check the whole entire plane out to make sure it was fit for flight. So I ended up taking the whole plane completely apart and still couldn't find anything. So with things like that, that's what frustrates me. This one is just I mark it up as, you know, I just didn't check something. But that other one, yeah, I took the whole thing apart. I checked everything. No, I took every single thing off of that last plane. Everything was picked apart, so to speak. So I was even to the point of I started thinking. I think I was thinking about the other plane that has a radio. So I was even looking for that. I was looking for holes in the plane. I was looking for everything. But yeah, I ended up completely disassembling the engine. Every single last piece. And it still wouldn't let me finish. So I think all I can do with that one is mark that one off as a possible bug. But this one was definitely a user issue. Except for that stand. I don't know why I can't put the jack in the proper place. Perfect job. Let's restart now. Let's say we did and don't. Yeah, that plane was completely gutted. You know, I really wish that they would allow you to gut the plane. I know you can take the windshield off and all that. Okay, replace the tail skid and all that one's simple. Tail skid and refuel the aircraft. But it'd be nice if you could eventually, redo the instrument panel and all that stuff. Okay, I don't need. There we go. No, I don't wanna. I wanna check it first. Yep. it's always good to check. You should never take someone else's word. You should always go ahead and check. See, I always want, even though I've played this game before, when I'm backing out of installing or uninstalling a part, I always want to hit escape. And escape doesn't back you out of the part you were working on. So yeah, it's kind of difficult that way. But yeah, this game, as I understand it, later on, it allows you to work on twin engine planes. Okay, that was weird. Okay, so why isn't this letting me drop this down somewhere? Is this a bug? Oh, now it did. Okay. Strange. Usually it shows you, I thought it used to give you like the ladder when it can be put down. Or maybe it's just a white. No, they did change this. I remember distinctly you couldn't get that close to the wheel. It wouldn't let you do that. It would always go red, doing exactly what I did. So this is not the first time since I've started this today that I've been able to do that. Okay. Yeah, it just shows how long it's been since I've played this. I just, my main wish is I just wish they put more time into this game. I haven't seen any update for the game in so long, and that includes news. It's kind of weird how Steam deals with news, or the developer. I'm not sure who determines that, but whenever there's news for a game, they'll actually it makes it look like there's a download for the game, but it's zero, it's 0 kilobytes. Okay, that was fast. But I'm hoping, I did see something way back when, fix the problem of engine power. Well, we will refuel the aircraft first, but I think I remember reading something towards the beginning when I was starting to show interest in possibly buying this. They mentioned something about supporting mods, like if someone, kind of like a car mechanic, if someone wanted to build a plane and get all the engine parts and all that, which I think that would be very cool. but they haven't added modability to it yet that I've seen. You know, I think with a game like this, if you can't or are unwilling to put a lot of time into development, open it up to the mod world. Let people create content for the game. Okay. I think it might be a little more challenging because not only do you have to mod a plane and then add the parts, but you have to add kind of like the storyline to it. You could actually have some pretty interesting storylines. It's like the pilot was out of maneuvers and the wingman accidentally thought he was the enemy and took some fire from his wingman. Okay, so problem with power in the engine. Okay. I don't know, you could have fun with it. The pilot had too much to drink. And he cannot unjam his guns now. Now that would be funny. The downside of that is you'll get some really ridiculous stories too. Of course, I guess the drunk pilot's not that great of a story. Okay, let's start inspecting. I keep wanting to do a right mouse click. Seems like I found the issue right away. Okay, I'm just gonna take that. I would have thought it would have been something else. But let's go ahead and take this off. And no, I see I did it again. Can this be something we can fix on the workbench? Can we put oil in it? Let's fix it by putting oil in. I just don't understand how putting oil in a part like this is gonna magically fix it. So I can see it now. People will start putting WD-40 in car parts that are not working right. And then they'll wonder, why isn't it working? And actually, as far as WD-40 goes, it's a great product, but it's not the best product if, especially considering that WD-40 has a tendency to attract the dirt and dust. Oh man, really? Oh, part restored. Okay, I missed the one thing, but it still passed. Yeah, so WD-40 is not always the best option. Okay, let's get this back on. Okay, that did not fix it. Did it? No, it did not. Hmm. Yeah, I always use a silicone based or there's like a lithium spray. It doesn't collect as much dirt or dust. So yeah, what happens? You use WD-40. It fixes the sound. That's usually why you spray it, to lubricate a part for sound. And it works great for a while. Then you have to go and spray it again. But before you can spray it, you have to clean up a big mess of mud. Kind of this cruddy dirt that's basically caused because the WD-40 attracted um, so much for you to, or so much dirt. Okay, what can it be? Let me read the. I hate how you have to go all the way out. Okay, the engine is randomly losing power. Find out what the problem is and fix it before. Okay, it's randomly losing power. That could be spark plugs. I do believe that could be a spark plug issue. So let me get to. I think I have to take this off to get to the spark plugs. Oh wait. No, they are down there. Okay. Yeah. Wait, why would I have to take that off? Oh wait, I didn't. Stupid me. I didn't take the ignition. I probably took off more than I needed to. Okay, let's go to check parts. There's the nice. Wait. Okay, that's one spark plug that's bad. Okay, so we'll take out that spark plug. Well, I can't take the spark plug out. Hold on. Oh, now I can. It's kind of weird. I don't know. That's kind of weird. I had to back out to go all the way back in. Okay, I'm gonna. Oh, great. To check this side, I need to take the front off to get the to get to the spark plugs. I mean, it could just be that one, but we are going for somewhat higher level of realism. And if you're being realistic, if there's one spark plug that needs to be replaced, then chances are you might have another one. So you might as well take the time and check them all. Because in the real world, you don't have a little thing that says, okay, you found your problems, good job. Can you imagine if we ever get to the point of actually having that ability? That'd be kind of scary if you ask me. Okay, let's check these. They might be fine. Oh, see? Okay. Yeah, see, I had to back out again. It wouldn't allow me to select it for some reason. Okay, now I don't think those are parts that we can repair. Yeah, they're not. Wait, why does it just show one? Oh, two spark plugs. Yeah, I was gonna say, wait, that could be repaired. So let's get some spark plugs. See, I would like something like this to be put in Car Mechanic. As you find bad parts, you can just sign off and buy new parts. I know there's an argument against that that makes a lot of sense, which will be, it's like, well, it takes some of the gameplay out of it. Yeah, I guess it does, but there's nothing that says it's not realistic. Okay, where's that spark plug go? It goes right here, I believe. Yep. Okay, that fixed it. So let's button it all up. Okay, so we're on our way to getting this fixed. Let me put this side on, obviously. So that job wasn't too bad. Now, I will say that it does help slightly, a little bit, more than probably slightly. It does help to have a little knowledge about engines. In this example, I knew power could be spark plugs, stuff like that. So And even if you don't know much about engines at all, you can learn. The game can help a little. Now, I'm not saying that playing the game is going to make you a master mechanic. Far from that. But it might help you understand a few things. Okay, let's... Yeah, okay. We don't have any spare parts, so there's none of that. Here's your plane back. We had a few extra parts left. It always seems to happen. Hopefully no one... oh no! I didn't realize it was timed. Crap. I did not even pay attention to that. Okay, we might do one or two more. Yeah, I should have been paying attention. Now, from now on, I'm going to look at the time to completion. Okay, the fixed problem with the engine power. This isn't the same thing again. Let's see, there's still something wrong with the engine. I scratched the aircraft from today's circuit, the hard day to fix the problem. So there's still a power issue. Okay, I'm just gonna pop this completely off. Okay, so let's start with the and see, even at times, are you certain that the plane? What the? No, that one, the one that I was shown as Let's Talk, the one that I was working on the whole time then, I completely disassembled every single piece of that plane. Yeah, I do know it carries over. But I did take all the gaskets off and I checked. Okay, so what's wrong with this one? Like I said, it could have been a minor, hiccup in the game. I mean, it's hard to tell. But, a good example is like with this, this mission we have now. We're working on the same plane, but yet when we finish this job, the day, at the last job when we finished it, it said all tasks were completed. So yeah, it's kind of weird. But I'm not sure what happened. I have read other people have had issues like that, they just basically bite the bullet, so to speak, and just go to the next, sign off on the job and go to the next one, and it kind of fixes itself, so to speak. Okay, so we want to take, did I take the bottom off already? No, I didn't. I thought I took the bottom off. But this, yeah, I mean, it could have been, you know, it very well could have been that the gaskets were, a gasket needed change, but it didn't show it in the job before, and then it finally showed its ugly head, so to speak, the following mission. Okay. I'm just rechecking these. Yeah, see, that's the one we just changed. I don't think it's going to be a spark plug, but it's good to check. Yeah, I didn't have to take all that off last time. So let's check these again, just to be safe. But, you know, to be fair to the game, I haven't ran into too many problems at all. Some of my issues I've had in the past were problems with the game, while other issues were problems with the user. I think a lot of people like to, you know, blame every issue on the game itself or on the program they're using. You know, if I do something wrong though, I'm more than fine. I have no problem saying, hey, I screwed up. Okay, so no power. So what will cause the no power? Let me read this again. Let's see, there's still something wrong with the engine. So it's self and power issues. It could be, well, it could be a number of things. I'm gonna start with the more obvious things. I've checked all these parts. I was thinking it could have been that magneto or something, but they all checked out green or fine. Not many parts on this are green, but they all checked out fine, just like they are now. There we go. Now, it would be nice if some of these went off. It would be nice if the skills came sooner, so it didn't take as long to take things off. But it is what it is. Okay, that was weird. Okay, so, yeah, that was a little odd. Okay, this is all fine. So, I'm gonna take the cover off. Really? There we go. Might help if you click on the right thing, Wolf. Yeah, get going back to reviews. That's another issue. You have to kind of try to figure out if someone's given a game a bad review, saying things are not working right or something. You have to kind of read carefully, and you can kind of tell if the problem is with the user, not knowing what they're really doing, or if it's actually what they. Ooh, that was shiny. Or if it's a problem with the user not really understanding the game or not taking the time. Boy, that reflection. I mean. So, that's something to consider as well. Unfortunately, these days, you really have to really read carefully and consider all possible reasons. You can't always, in other words, you can't take what people say at face value. They'll say, there's a lot of bad losers out there. And they have no problem taking a loss out on a game. I've seen people stream games, and they lose. I mean, they lose quite often, and no, it's the game. The game is crap. It has to be the game. It's not me. It's never me. I'm the perfect gamer. So it can't be me. Yeah, attitudes like that kind of mess up games. And I forget who I was watching, but they made a really good point. Wow. Okay, I guess we have to take this stuff off. Especially when it comes to the first-person shooter games. They were saying that when it was a closed beta, the game was great. People worked together. They all, they all took it more seriously. I mean, it was fun, but yet they took the mission seriously. And he was saying as soon as it became open to everyone, the whole game changed. The whole feel of the game it just went downhill fast. So that's another thing to consider, especially if you're reviewing. Oh wow. Multiplayer games. You have to really think. Okay, so 2, 4 and 5. You know, before you're too harsh on the game, let me guess. I have to take this off. Yeah. You have to consider all aspects. In other words, is the game bad because it's programming, or is the game bad, especially multiplayer, because of the people in the game? And a lot of people don't take any of that into consideration when they review. Okay, let's see if we can. Now, I wonder if I can go down here now and pull those push rods out. So it's, what was it? One, it was 2, 4, 5. No, gonna have to take it out, aren't we? They're gonna make us take it out. Yeah, no, you're very true. A lot of it has to do with the age. Yeah, you're very. Wait, why do we have to? That's weird. Why do we have to? Okay. Not sure I agree with this, but to get those push rods out, we have to take all this off. It's not only the age, though. I mean, what makes it complicated is, yeah, age has a lot to do with it, but also the personal, how should I word it? The lifestyle of the person. I mean, there's people that are my age. I see people my age stream and they act worse than someone over half their age. So the maturity level, age too. I mean, that's definitely something that interferes, but the maturity level, I mean, I can't believe, yeah, seeing someone my age or older acting like a 20-year-old. Oh, speaking of streamers, yeah, I finally stopped following the one that you sent, but he got to the point now, before I stopped following him, he got to the point where he was starting to record songs so others could do duets with him, and he was all over the place. It's like I had to stop listening. It was hurting my ears. And, yeah. I don't mind the singing, but Twitch sings. It's kind of, I mean, it's kind of interesting if if you enjoy karaoke, then you'll probably enjoy that. But to do it full time, it might be like a chill stream. I mean, I won't do it. My singing sucks these days. I don't want to torment people. Yeah, I mean, well, yeah, when I first went in, some of the games he was playing wasn't my thing, but yeah, he was decent. And another thing I noticed, since he started doing the Twitch things exclusively, he doesn't have a lot of people in his channel. So 2, 4, 5. Of course, because I need to take this off. Man. So I kind of feel bad in a way, but in another way, it's like, hey, you made your bed, lay in it. But yeah, the amount of people, it's like, fortunately for me, I mean, if I was going to do something like that, I would have a better chance of doing it than he. I don't have many people even watching me stream, so I really can't hurt my stream. But yeah, it's kind of sad to see. So oh really? Now what's blocking it? Oh, the rod. I should have just taken this out. I didn't have to take all the other stuff. There's the camshaft. Now these will come out like butter. Don't know where that saying came from. They slide out like butter. Okay, so. Man, I keep doing that. I need to remember right mouse. Okay, so we need 3 push rods. But yeah, there's no way of telling how. I was part of a number of streams in the past where they were really awesome. And then they got into a game or something like that, and yeah, their stream just went south. And despite anything anyone could say, they just didn't care to listen. They were having fun. So it does happen. It does happen quite often, unfortunately. Okay. But yeah, some of those games that he was playing, it's like, okay, I didn't really understand too much. And then some of them were a little mystical, I guess. But hey, one thing I've learned watching streamers, you're never gonna enjoy everything someone streams. If you do, then you're very fortunate. The only exception to that rule, of course, is those who stream one thing only. But even then, you say, okay, can we try something different for a change? Okay, so we got that going. Not gonna put that on yet. I'll put these. Get these pistons, or these rods in. exit piston. And then we'll get the all the gaskets. They glow in the light. Let's get these rings on. So yeah, and the interesting thing is I think I said this before, but I was literally the next day I was gonna add that person to my auto host. Cause I do need to change some of them out. But it is time consuming because it's like you'll find people and you say, okay, well, this might be interesting. Let me see. Oh, it did say fix. Okay, let's put it back together then. But, you have to really be careful. You have to watch the person for quite a while before you can feel safe anymore. I made the mistake once. And like I said, I checked out who I was hosting, and the person was talking about things that I didn't think were appropriate. It was too graphical, adult-wise. And that's just not my style. So yeah, I said, okay. So since then, I've been very hesitant. And I do have to admit, I am somewhat picky about who I stream. I mean, some of the people from, no offense, some of the people that I kind of get a kick out of watching are from the UK, but they, like a T-Warg, he can get funny, and I like, what he does in real life, driving the bus and stuff for disabled children and trying to raise funds for autism. But it's the language. I have trouble getting past that. But I do. I do get to the point where I can ignore a lot of it. There's a difference when it's part of, when you talk that way because of the area you're around. There's a child. Huh. I'll check, I'll definitely check it out. But, in my opinion, there's a difference between someone that uses harsher language because of the environment they live in, or city, or a part of the world, as opposed to someone that's just trying to act like an adult. They think that using that kind of language makes them appear older, more mature. That's when I have an issue with the language. But if it's a cultural thing, which I think it is, even you said that people from certain areas are louder and kind of more abrasive. I think abrasive's a good way of describing it. I'm gonna check out that Reed Panda. Just the name sounds sounds fun. I've also started following this person with a disability, and some of the games he plays, that's not my style. Yeah, but he's a funny guy if you can get past the yeah certain parts. He's not bad. It's just I have to turn the volume way down. It's like, and fortunately for me, I don't wear headphones. I can't get them on, so I don't wear headphones. So I can imagine going into a channel, you have the volume cranked up to allow you to hear normal people, and then you go into a channel like that, and you get your ears blown off. Have to go to the doctor. Got blown eardrums. I used to watch, there was this streamer that worked in a fish and chip restaurant in the UK. Yeah, the music thing, I'm kind of on the fence because I like the same kind of music he does for the most part. Being someone that, you know, going through my teenage years in the 80s. What, are we done? Cool. I do. His taste in music is pretty good to me. But yeah, I have kind of a mixed opinion of streaming music. But it's, to be honest, Marvel's at some days like, oh, I'm not sure about. Oh yeah, that's true. Check the undercarriage refuel. That's true. Yeah. I like all types of music. I can go with some jazz and swing. Unlike a lot of people that I went to school with, I'm not really stuck in certain music. Well, there's exceptions. Like that metal, hard metal, and most rap. Hard metal, stuff like that where you're just screaming. That's not, to me, that's not singing. That's just my personal opinion. And that's all it sounds like to me. It's just someone screaming into the mic. You can't really make out the words. Yeah. The main reason I really enjoy going into Dave's channel is just the interaction with people. It's, for me, it's kind of unique. Man, I did it again. It's kind of unique. A lot of channels I go into, you don't get that type of interaction. Wow, someone was streaming the cooking. Wow, that's cool. Yeah, I was think what stream. Yeah, I almost streamed that today instead of this. But only thing with that is I just it gets frustrating because I always feel like I need to restart. And okay, what was that? It was the undercarriage they wanted me to check. And I start feeling bad, because like, well, you know, I'm not sure if people really want to. Okay, damaged wheel. So, yeah, that kind of bothers me. That I feel bad. I'm always restarting because it gets. Yeah. But to be honest, that's kind of the fun, the intrigue of the game. I like to see games progress. I like to see games to the end. But that's one game. It's gonna be a while till I get to the point where I get even close to seeing the end. And actually, that kind of game really doesn't have an end game, so to speak. Yes, um, oh, come on. Oh, I need to switch to this. Yeah, this is like the window washing. If you have perked those, you touch hot things, you don't need to. Wait, you don't need to flip? Oh, you can just pick it up and then use shift. I thought about doing that. Okay, that's good enough. Whoops, might help if I took off the cap. I was thinking, well, I'm gonna take a completely different approach to that game. And, I've said it with you in here a number of times. I like to play games as if, they were real world situations. Well, that's a game you can't do that with. And it's really kind of hard. I know it sounds weird, but it's kind of hard for me to accept that. It's like I so badly want to play it like it's real world, just a simulation of real world, but you really can't. Okay, I thought we probably have the undercarriage that's gonna need, or the tail, I mean. Okay, so can we? But sometimes, I understand you haven't played it in weeks, but sometimes watching people play it kind of takes care of the desire or the need to play. Come on, boy, this is like the window wash, the way the way it was before they changed it. Yeah, there's been a few games even that I thought, oh, that looks cool, I might buy that. Come on. Okay. Wow. Let me look at the. This might need replaced. Yeah. But yeah, it's like I wanted to buy the few games, a few occasions, and watch so much of it, and it's like, oh man. 4.5. Yeah, it does get hectic, but I think I'm doing well star wise. Um, but yeah, 5 stars. I'm not sure. I don't think I'll ever get. Well, I shouldn't say I'll never. I think it's gonna be a while before I hit that quality. I mean, a lot of more and more of my dishes are really getting better. Oh yeah, that's why I was saying a lot of times that need to make sure that I add prep time as a perk or a skill. Okay, that's all done. I'm not gonna take that. I'm just gonna sign this off. Huh. Yeah. Oh, I don't like this number. This is bad. This is a bad omen. Fortunately, I'm not that superstitious. If I were, though, I'd be probably freaking out right now. Yeah. A lot of people are, they see that and they freak out. It's like, okay, well, I understand from a biblical point of view, but if you're, looking at it from a religious aspect, if you're secure in your religion, just seeing the numbers not gonna change who you are. But yeah, I've seen people that just go nuts. Okay, so we just had a call that the Air Marshal will be visiting today. Well, who cares? So every aircraft needs to be in pristine condition. You can use as much spare parts as necessary. Oh, it is time. Crap. Wait, so I hate these type of. My wife at work, the people announce that they're coming, and so they do. She says, "Oh, we worked our butts off cleaning up, extra, doing extra cleanup and stuff." And all I can think, I ask her, it's like, well, isn't that something that you should be doing automatically anyways? You know, it's like, what does that say if you're waiting to do cleanup until? Yeah, I give her a bad time about it. It's not her, she's not the one that makes the decision, but she just has to follow what they tell. But it just seems kind of weird. It's like, oh, we better clean. We got the boss coming in. Okay, let me go around the other side. I have to be mindful that we are on the time limit. Okay, so we need to get. Oh, the timing gear. We gotta take all that out. Yep. Okay. Let's take it all off. Yeah, I know. It's like, yeah, to me, when people do that, it's more of an ego trip, in my opinion. It's like, okay, I'm gonna tell them that I'm coming, and I'm gonna expect them to, do extra work just for me, cause I'm special. I don't know. It just seems like the wrong. It seems like the wrong attitude. It's like, oh, we're gonna clean up because the boss is coming. We're gonna put extra cleanup, extra work in. So yeah, it's just weird. Okay. Now, if this just needs oil, I'm gonna laugh. Well, not really. Actually, I want to look at this inventory. Yep, it needs oil. It's just like ketchup on food. A lot of, especially military men, ketchup on food does wonders. It makes everything taste better. Let me slow down the mouse sensitivity. Yeah, they're not really sure how much longer the business is gonna remain open. The father passed away and the daughter took over, but the daughter's more into um, design. So when she first started, most of the things she was having them do was I like like put okay, whoops, just a second. Change the you know put like a nice tablecloth under the displays, stuff like that. It's like, really? So it really doesn't have any sense of how grocery stores should work. Okay, fan, kick in. I don't get why though. Uh-oh, 10 minutes left. Wait, this didn't say that it was good. So I didn't get everything yet, did I? Boy, that sun reflection's nuts. Is that? Let me see. Is that inspect the whole aircraft? Crap. And what if there is stuff I can't get to? I mean, wow. Let me check this stuff. Okay, so what else can I check? there's something that needs. I wonder if it's up front. I don't know. I think I'm gonna fail this. Wow. Okay, I don't know what more I can do. I'm gonna just have to start buttoning it up. Yeah, 'cause they didn't really give me a lot of time to go through. But yeah, these inspections happen a number of times throughout the year. Fortunately, there's a lot of stores. Before the father passed away, um, they started buying the land and building their stores on that land, as well as they bought one of their competitors out and expanded the business quite a bit. Okay, so what else can I do? What else can I inspect? Yeah, I'm a little concerned. I don't know what else I can do. What else am I missing? I keep thinking there's something else I'm missing. I checked, wait, can I check these? No, these don't come off. Oh, that's the tail skid. I think I checked the tail skid, but I'll check again. I think it's yellow. Yeah. Actually, wait, they said it has to be pristine, don't they? Don't it? I think that's, yeah, didn't they say that the parts had to be pristine? Or am I taking it too literally? Okay, which one of these front wheels was yellow? Oh man, I gotta jack it up. I might be taking this a little too literally. Oh, what? Yeah, maybe it is. Yeah, look, now that we're getting... Wonder why it was going around like that. I'm just gonna check this. Because I checked inside the engine compartment. I guess yellow is pristine. I thought... I'll just check this. I don't know what else it could be. I'm gonna fail this mission anyways. That's the spirit. Okay. Nope. Crap. Put it back on. It's kind of weird that yellow would be pristine though, to be honest. Yellow should be in like good condition. I would seem to think that green would be what you would call pristine. Okay, let's put this on. Yeah, maybe that's what it is. Yeah, maybe God is better than, I didn't think about that. I was thinking about like the green, yellow, and red. Yeah, I need to sign off on this. I don't know what else. Because with that time frame, we didn't really have, I'm sure it's like spark plugs. Yeah, we failed. Major, no. Hey, well, at least we're not 666 anymore. Yeah, I think you are right. I didn't think about that. The yellow could represent gold, and then green and red. I was, like I said, I was thinking of it more like most other games. Even a car mechanic uses a system of, green means really good condition, yellow means, hey. So we screwed up and we get transferred out to a new, okay. Hey, I'll take that punishment any day. Let's see, where's the fuel tank? Oh, that's right, it's up there. Yeah, I'll take that punishment. I should screw up more often. Yeah, maybe we'll screw up more often. We'll get up to like a big bomber. A four engine bomber. Just because we screwed up. It is kind of strange that we lost points. We failed a mission and lost points, and then we got transferred to a new unit to work on fighters. I don't understand the logic, but I'm not, well, even if I wanted to argue, it wouldn't change. It's like I can't argue with the game and say, no, transfer me back to the crappy plane. I wonder if anyone's ever complained about that. It's like, I got transferred when I failed a job. I want you to fix that so I get put back on biplanes. Okay. Whoops, that was weird. How we can end it? No, we didn't end up with the 666. Oh. We will see 666 again if this next job has more tasks. Because a lot of things you'll get 5 points for. And all we need is 5 points to reach that magic number. Refill coolant. Okay. Need to refill coolant. Oh, I don't like the coolant thing. We have to get the ladder up there. And it's up in the top of the... Yeah, I think I remember where it's at. Hey, at least we're back to the plane we ended with before I change my name. I'm not going to... The only way I'm going to change my name again is if Direwolf without numbers becomes available. I think a lot of people create names on Steam and kind of farm their names, so to speak. I mean, yeah, I've heard of that happening. They'll create names just to keep others. They don't use them. They create names, and since there's no way of being able to see activity in a specific account. Whoops, we don't need to go down there. Okay, so the coolant should be in here. I know Cringer for the longest time. Cringer was known as Cringer 63. It took him a number of years before he could switch. Okay, wait, where's the... Yeah, it's over here. Wait, I think I need to take this off. I took the wrong thing off. So that'll be the last time I change my name. But I'm not sure if you noticed, but when I created this name in this game, it says Direwolf. So, okay, we need to get the ladder. Come on, buddy. There you go. Let's get the coolant. I forget how many. I think we'll use nearly all of this if it's empty. Let's see. Are you empty? No, you are not empty. it wouldn't allow me to put spaces in. If that's what, oh, I have to go up. I was going left and right. Yeah, I was going left and right. I need to go up. There we go. Well, I might have been able to try that. Only thing is, well, either way, I would have to wait. I'm just gonna keep the ladder here. Oh, I could have opened that door. Stupid me. I forgot about that. But regardless of what way I use to create the name, eventually I'd want to go to Simply Direwolf. Right now, the person that has it is using the generic, one of the generic pictures or depictions. Yeah, I could have used this. See? Duh. Whoops. No, we don't want to do that. Go away. Leave me alone. Yeah, that's... and trust me, I thought long and hard about that too. Fortunately, so far, no one's given me any... See, I told you we get 666 again. Fortunately, no one's really even mentioned it. But I'm sure, just because they don't mention it doesn't mean they're not thinking it. But I like to think that I'm witty enough to have a comeback that would kind of, okay, knocking noise, and then we have to feel coolant and fuel. So let's go ahead and get the liquids out of the way, and then we'll deal with the knocking noise. Maybe it's someone, maybe he picked up someone. He didn't tell us that he landed behind enemy lines. Oh. Yeah, I think, I think you weren't around right before I changed my name. But yeah, I just got so tired of just being called Fresno all the time. So I said, okay, I know how to fix that. So I mentioned it in stream that I was gonna change my name, mentioned it a few days, but obviously I didn't want to say what I was changing it to, because I've seen people actually tell their people on their stream that they're changing their name soon, and actually tell the people what they were changing it to, and someone in the stream took the name. So yeah, I wasn't gonna make that mistake. I thought that was kind of funny, in a sad, funny way, I guess. I mean, going around saying, hey, yeah, I'm gonna change my name. No, you're not. I'm gonna take it first. So yeah, obviously I didn't want to say what I was gonna change it to. But yeah, that was pretty funny. Okay, after we get this done, we can fix the knocking noise, which is some chick he brought back. Some lady friend he brought back from behind enemy lines. He had to land to make emergency repairs and they got lonely. You never know. This aircraft does have a pretty big compartment. Okay. Whoa. I didn't think we could, we can't close it. Okay, let's put this over here. There we go. Yeah, it was I don't make it easy for someone to hack me, to be honest. I change my passwords regularly and I use weird passwords. Okay, so last we have engine knock-in sounds. So, what could the engine knock-in sounds be? I'm thinking it's gonna be like a rod or the piston or something like that. I'm gonna go ahead and take all this off. Oh, come on, really? Okay. So, let me take this side now. I wonder if I need to take the bottom off. Might as well just to refamiliar myself with the various compartments. That's right, the back doesn't come up. Boy, that's a lot of screws for just this little piece. Okay, so, knocking noise. I'll just do a visual inspection at first. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot this has a far more complicated. I don't think this is water or air cooled either. This might be water cooled. Okay. Yeah, I remember this. It takes a crap load of time to take the heads off. Okay, there we go. I need to get a new, no. I need to get a new, oh come on, let me, I was hoping to get a better angle on this. Yeah, this is, like I said, this is one part that I think they really need to fix. Just being able to see things in this. Moving around to check things out is pretty difficult. Okay, I thought there was something a little further back here. Let me see. Okay, all these spark plugs. No, wait. See, I can't get that one. Okay, so let me take these off. I don't think it's the spark plugs, but I'm gonna have to take this stuff off anyways. So might as well check. Now, question is, can we get a visual? No, I'm gonna be, let's see, how long have I? Oh, I've been going 3.5 hours. Yeah, I'm gonna be ending here soon. I'm gonna have to eat something anyways. So yeah, if you need to go do stuff, it's all cool. Thanks, as always, for spending some time. Oh wow, I didn't know we could get a visual of the fuel. Huh. Wonder if we can get a visual of this. Well, that's disappointing. Okay. If not, you take it easy and we'll see you next time. So, we're gonna see if we can... Yeah, for all I know, I'll be here for a while. I'm not sure I'll finish this job. After I check these, I'm gonna basically get to the heads of this. I think the pistons rather are the culprit to this. So let me see. I'm wondering if I need to take the prop off. See, it's been a long time. I haven't worked on this plane in a while. Take off the ring. Pretty nice detail in that prop. Okay, so I think this generator is new. I do not remember the generator. I should have just went for these to be in the beginning. So they have changed a few minor things since I played this last. But, like I said, it's been quite a while anyways. Okay, so gonna take this off. Once I take this off, actually let me start on this side while that side is. Because once I get this side started, I can start inspecting the other side. I have to say, at least the game does allow us man, I really wish I could get a better view over here. There we go. Yeah, there we go. It's a valve. I'm going to check the rest of these. Okay, so we need to take this valve out. Okay, so now we need to go to the other side, inspect all these too, because more times than not, it's going to be more than one. So Pi brought up a very good point. The yellow could mean, well actually let's see. This says pristine fine. Okay, so I guess, I guess that answered that question. So green is the best possible. Yellow is fine, and green is pristine. Okay. So actually in that one mission I should have changed everything. Okay, wait. Is that one valve the whole problem? Just for kicks, I'm gonna see if... No. Okay. I had to check. Who knows, maybe you can fix a valve with oil. Okay, so we'll get scribbly. Kind of reminds me when I was a young kid in Germany. There we go, put that in. first moved to Germany, we were in a hotel for a while we were waiting for housing to be made available. We were at the Great American Hotel in Nuremberg. Beautiful town. And obviously we couldn't go out every single day. Would have been, man, why is it bringing it down like this? No. So yeah, we couldn't go out every day. So there was some kind of boring times. But yeah, my siblings and I decided to play Office, I guess. So, none of us knew cursive. We were just too young to know that stuff at that point. So, scribble. We scribbled. That was our cursive. So, signing that release kind of took me back to that memory. It's interesting what will bring you back to certain points in your life. Gosh, that was 45 years ago. Yeah, that doesn't make me feel old. The interesting thing about getting older is you really don't feel older. Okay. Well, at least I don't. When I turned 50, people saying, "Oh, you're getting old," but you wake up the next day and surprise, you feel the same way you did the day before. All the pains you had the day before, they're still the same. I still feel like a young, that's right, we need this. I still feel like a person in my 20s. And I'm still playing games. I have more responsibilities nowadays than I did. But my biggest responsibility, I did work my own way through college, so I did have a job, part-time job, but back then responsibilities were obviously paying bills and doing homework and going to work. But the work I did was simple. Tell you, if any of you that are still in elementary school or still young and just going to school, my best advice to you would be to don't wish to be older. Now, I want to show you something here. This detail here is pretty cool. What this does, on an airplane, you can adjust the pitch of the prop. You can kind of see it here. And that depends how much air is being pulled through. the developer could have simply just made a round ring, but they actually show kind of the gearing. I mean, you don't see a lot, but at least it shows you a little enough detail to make sense of how the system works. I'll just leave it at that. I won't go too nerd on you. Of course, there's nothing wrong with nerds. Back when I was in school, I was considered one of those nerds. So not only did I have a disability, which got I got made fun of, but I was what you call a nerd, and I got made fun of that too. Okay, wait, why can't... whoa. Why is this X'd out? Okay, there's gotta be something that I haven't put in. Let me check my... Yeah, now watch. There's a little... Wow. Okay, this is a big problem. Why is this? Okay, there's something definitely wrong here. I'm not sure what. I can't. Okay, what is going on? I guess I can check this. Oh, wait. Hey there. Ran into a problem here. I can't finish the job. Only this time it's a little different. All the things are done, but I can't sign. I don't know. I mean, I looked in my inventory thinking I forgot a part. There's nothing left. Yeah, I'm not... Whoops, no, we don't want to do that yet. Yeah, I know. It's like... Let me try saving. Let's see. No, I don't want to restart. Let me exit to the main menu and come back in. I just want to see if that helps. Boy, I tell you, this game is really kicking my butt. But yeah, since I'm direwolf, whenever what wouldn't have let me finish, I'll check the vaults again, but let's see, what was the last? You know, it should be a thing, to be honest. To be honest, it should be a thing. But I don't see any. I don't see any loose screws. And if there is a part that I didn't put in, then it should have shown in my inventory. So let me just try this real fast, see if we can figure it out. Okay. I almost forgot to put the generator back in, but I remembered at the last moment. Wow. Okay, wait. If I remove the generator, for example, then it shouldn't block my view of seeing other possibilities. Well, even if it were jacked up, I'm able to finish jobs before. Let me see if I see any other whiteout things. I'm gonna take out one more piece just so I can. Wait, what can I take out to keep the? I don't want to disassemble it too much. Yeah, it's been a while for me too, but no, don't want to do that. Now, if I take this off, it should prevent me from putting the top back down. Yes. Okay, so now I can look closer and see if there's any ghost figures, so to speak. I don't see anything besides those pieces I took off. So what the heck? Now, if I remember correctly, I did have one instance, my original playthrough, that I had to restart the mission. So if I have to restart the mission, I will do so off stream. Wow. Yeah, this is very frustrating. So let me button this back up. But yeah, it won't let you move on until every screw has been highlighted or clicked on. I just keep the mouse button held down. So yeah, there's no way I could put this on if something else had to go in underneath. So that's done. So why isn't this letting me finish the job? Oh, you scumbag game. So I think that's gonna, yeah, I'll play. It wouldn't let me put the spark plug, the wiring in if the spark plugs weren't in. No, I think if I put it on the most difficult mode available, that might be different. That's why I don't do that. So I'm probably gonna have to do another playthrough, which I'm not gonna do today. Whoa, why does this thing say I'm playing City Skylines? I just noticed that. Okay, now it says, that's weird. So, I think I'm going to end the stream with that. Yeah, the thing is the game doesn't allow you to go on to the next step until the step prior had been completed. But there is 2 different difficulty levels in this game, I think. Let me just check. I want to see if we can. Yeah, see, there's an expert mode, and it says screws aren't highlighted. No notification after finishing task. You can manually check and uncheck tasks on the notebook. Or in the notebook. So yeah, expert mode does make it more challenging. So yeah, that's gonna end it for me today. Thanks so much for joining me. Not sure what I'm gonna go on to tomorrow. If I do stream. I'm not feeling too well right now, so I think I better go relax. Hopefully soon I can go back to work. I know I have a number of clients who've been leaving me emails asking when I'm going to be back. So, yeah, I'm hoping I can get back to my regular routine. So, until next time, take it easy. Remember what I always say, if you enjoy playing a game the way you're playing it, then you're playing the game the way you should play it. And I think we know the exceptions to that rule by now. So remember, don't drink and drive. And most importantly of all, always be kind to each other. Life is too short to do otherwise. So until next time, thanks again. Remember, you can suggest various games, etc., that you would like to see. And we will see you next time. So until next time, God bless and thanks for watching. Goodbye.